Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is day 14 of the book Advent birthday thingamabob, as I like to call it, from my cousin Tara, generically yours. It's been an adventure to say the least, and again, if you haven't checked out the previous videos, make sure you go check those out and let me know if you've read any of those books. But let's just get right into finding day 14. Let's find number 14, which I actually kind of know because of the last one, so it's actually right here. We might have to have my kid mix these up again before the next batch. Let's see what this one's about. Any predictions? If you have predictions, share them down below. But let's see. Good, bad, what's it going to be? Will it be something I've heard of? Will it be something I haven't? From the world of Hetty Feather Diamond, a new star, a new story. Never heard of it, but the cover's really cool because it's shiny. And I don't feel like, not really any pictures except for a couple. I mean, interesting striped cover. It's kind of cool. But no, never heard of this. It's by Jacqueline Wilson. It's kind of on the fence of, I guess you say, going from the cover into the story. I think the cover is very bright and flashy and could work if sometimes this, I don't know how to say this, but in the few, couple chapters, there's stuff introduced that I feel doesn't belong in a cover like this. And I'm going to explain why, because this to me is a very kid cover, and some of the things that are talked about early on to me are stuff that this cover doesn't represent. This one seems, I mean, yeah, you kind of can see the stern look on a couple of their faces and that. But I don't want to say what's in there because I don't know if YouTube will jinx me or something. But I felt, I think it was in the first chapter or so when she's describing her life. Because originally she was not born Diamond. She was born, let me see. She's like, my name is Diamond. I used to be called Ellen Jane Potts. But my dear friend Hetty says it doesn't matter. If you change your name. And then it goes on to tell the story of Diamond's character getting involved with the circus. Again, a few images, not a lot when it comes to the chapters. It was a fairly decent read. I ended up giving it 3.75 stars out of 5. I think part of what brought it down was the cover not matching the full vibe of the book. And I know there's people going to say it shouldn't matter, but to me it does. If a kid saw this, they might think it's slightly happy-go-lucky or that there's a little drama in it. But there was, again, things that I felt were introduced that might not be fully key. I would say this book is definitely for older kids. Slightly, I would say maybe 12 and up a little bit, or maybe 10 or 11, depending on your kid's emotional level, I guess you say. It would definitely be a book that I would prefer a parent to read first before their kid read, just in case there's anything in there that you're like, wait a minute, I don't want my kid reading that. I don't believe in banning books. I believe if you're not sure about a book for your kid, you read it first and then go from there. I don't like when people ban books. I would not ban this book. I think this book has enough of a story, and what was talked about as a sensitive topic was not so in your face as I might be implying, but it was just little things, a little precautionary if you're a parent to look at. This came out in 2013. And it was from Goodwill that Terry found it, which I think is pretty cool. I'm not even sure what the original price is because it's only showing me Canada. But I definitely love scouring thrift books sometimes to see what you can find. A lot of my books have come from library sales, thrift books, all that stuff. So it's a great opportunity for someone that doesn't have a lot of money to find books. And especially if you want to do this kind of challenge for one of your family or friends, which I challenge somebody to do that. Make sure they're over the age of 40. Because that makes it more fun the more books they have to do. I would love if you challenge a family member to this type of birthday gift. Because sometimes I wonder if this was really a gift. or not. Because it was definitely a challenge getting through all these books. And like I said, this one wasn't bad. The pace wasn't bad. I think a couple times it slowed down a little bit. But the story was interesting. And I am slightly curious of how many are in the series. I didn't look it up this time. But I know there's one, I believe, about Hetty, her life story. And it looks like there's a couple other ones. I think there's one that's Hetty Feather, her story, and another one, Sapphire Battersea. These two must be other ones in the series. So let me know if anyone's read this, and if you agree with me on some of the topics. There's also an Emerald Star one. So they might be kind of strange. Like if I ever came across them in like a thrift store, I probably maybe would pick them up to see. But again, I don't know if they've changed the cover since 2013. I may look that up later at some point to see, but I would say going by this cover, again, as a parent, read it first, see if you're okay with your kid reading it. But yeah, I mean, give it a try. I like the cover if the story matched the cover more, because I do like the sparkle. I don't know what you can say. I do like that, but I just, like I said, I just feel like the cover doesn't match at least the beginning of the story. But as always, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure you do, because I think you want to follow Diamond's journey, see what she goes through, and how the ending, which is kind of left in a way to, I think, continue the series. I would definitely say go ahead and give this a read. Hit that subscribe button. Did you hit it yet? I'll wait. Did you hit it now? Okay. You don't have to hit it, but if you hit that subscribe button, it helps this channel to grow. It lets YouTube know that people are interested. And I definitely would like you to, so that you can be aware of when I do the other videos in this challenge and other videos in the future. I got a few different video ideas I plan on doing after this whole series is done. Again, the series is going from, if you've missed any, it's been going from August 7th up until September 22nd or 21st or 22nd, somewhere in there. So if you haven't seen the ones before this, make sure you go back and check out the playlist. As you can see, I put these all in a playlist, so go back, check for the ones you missed. Give this video a thumbs up if you think you might read this series. And as always, check out the description box for the links to Terry's channel and all my social media links, and try to have a good day.